You know, it's like a lot of men get with women who don't really like them, and the women who be holding them down, or really they do that to cancers a lot. They do that to, but cancer women go through that a lot. I notice. People want to just take, especially men. You know, they like to take from us, and then they want to flaunt another bitch that's just, you know. And I love Faith Evans, but I'm just saying that was just an example. And not to say that I'm better than anybody, but I'm like, you know, I was like, what the fuck? It's entertaining now. Yeah. Honestly, I can't name.
My cat needs saving. Oh no.
I don't want to be negative, but I really can't name one nigga in my life that I met.
What? No, he needs help. Well, with Navy
Where I'm just like,
advisors and online tools, he can get all the help he needs.
You know, I can't name one nigga in my life that I met that I can say is a good person.
Our members are the mission.
I really can't.
Insured by NCUA. Investment products are not insured, not obligations of Navy Federal.
Like,
taxes.
Ain't nobody that I know. Like, ain't nobody that I dated.
Now taxes is getting a maximizing.
I can't really say that. Oh, they're a good person. Like, nah.
Tax expert can do your taxes for you. They'll get you the most money back.
It wasn't shit.
Then,
you know what though? I think women feel like that universally.
Now this is taxes. Into a Credit Karma with TurboTax. Get started today.
I think women feel like that universally. I need to read. I was looking at Pamela Anderson's little stuff, and I was like, wow, like she really had it explains a lot to her. She was raped, I think, 3 times, all before the age of 18. You know? And she's a cancer. She's a cancer. I think for some reason, cancer just attract toxic men. You know? For real. Like, I have so many stories. I remember I was, I held up my friend. He didn't have a car or nothing like that. And I had let him. It was a guy before I dated. I had met him at work. But he had lost his job, whatever. And we would talk every day for hours for like almost 2 years. Bro, when he moved back, tell me why. We was cool and everything else, kicking it. And one time he's like, hey, can I use your car so I can go to this job interview? I'm like, I didn't let people use my BMW. First of all, I never let nobody use my car. But because, you know, we was close, we really was almost best friends. I was like, okay, yeah, you can, because it was right down the street. It was like right down the street. Bro, come to find out, I found out that he was taking my car to rob fucking gas stations. Cigarillos. He was literally taking my car. And I knew because I got stopped, I got pulled over. I'm like, why am I getting pulled over? And they was just like, had a flashlight. And I'm like, what's... Come to find out, I found out on Facebook, it was on Facebook news, this nigga was literally taking my car to motherfucking steal out the gas station. And I was just like, wow, like, Who does that? You lie about going to a job just to go and steal something. And then look. And I knew he did it because I found out after the fact, after he broke up. But when he came back that day, I had found like a whole bunch of cigarillos, like a big like case of it. I'm like, why do you have all these cigarillos in my car? Like, what? He's like, oh yeah, that's mine. You know, I'm like, okay. Then I found out. I saw him because he will always wear these army fatigue pants, and he wore them when he brought the gas station, bro. And let me tell you, it was a $50,000 reward. I'm gonna tell you how much of a real one I am. It was a $50,000 reward to call the police and let them know who it was. And I called my best friend. I was like, yo, I found this nigga. It was taken, you know? It's a reward for this shit. I don't know. She probably turned him in. I don't know. Because he ended up going to jail after. He ended up going to jail for something else after. But, I was like, damn. I wish I would have told on his ass. But I'm not a snitch. That's how Kansas are. Little Kim, she's not a snitch. Wendy, she's not a snitch. We not snitches. I was like, you know what, God? Handle him. Just handle him the way you need to handle him, because I've been nothing but a friend to this weirdo, and actually there for him, and to find out that he's going around, you know, using my car to rob the shit, have bitches in my car, this raggedy ass nigga, you know, I couldn't wait to kick his ass to the curb. I couldn't wait to kick his ass because he begged, just like these niggas would beg to be with me, you know. And then once they get me, they start feeling themselves. They start feeling like they is like on top of the fucking world. I don't get it. It's like you spend all these years to get me to trust you. You spend all these years to gain my trust, to get in my, you know. When I finally decided to be like, okay, let's talk. You show your ass. It's just like, I don't get it. Every nigga that I've been with have done that shit. Work, hard. I finally give them a chance. We rocking together, and then all of a sudden they just feel like they is like big pimping. They feel like, oh, I'm not a nigga. I can get bitches. I can do this. I can do that. I can do this. I can do it. Like they feel invincible. What's up? I was like, I cannot. The funny thing about this is how after they get cut off, they just got to the same desperate energy of please can we be together, please chasing me. It's just like these people are demonic. You know, it's like these people are demonic. So pretty much you're nothing. Without you pretty much feel like shit without me. You your life so you can live as a rock star. It's weird. Shit just be weird. Sugar mama, I don't give him no money. Doing any of that shit. So I don't. But every time I get too close to a nigga, he start getting I feel like he start getting my confidence, energy. I feel like he start feeling confident. I feel like my confidence start rubbing off of him. So then he start feeling like, oh, I can do anything. You know, I don't know. Some is like, shit is weird. This shit is weird. But thanks for taps. But yeah, I think every woman in the world got like a horror, traumatic story of the people, of the men in their lives, from the men in their lives. I do.
Check it. Sit back and let me do my thing. I know what time it is from the hands on my right wing. Every time I bust a rhyme, it remains raw to the core. No rules, I'm breaking the law.
That's why I don't miss these. I'd be like, why don't you want some? I don't miss y'all niggas. The only time I call y'all is when I want some extra money. Like, I don't miss y'all niggas for shit, honestly. And y'all be asking me like, why don't you want somebody? Why? Because y'all are, demonic. Most of these men are demonic. You know, I know that a lot of these men really just want my energy in a way. They want to be me. They really want to just be me. You know? It's peaceful. It's so peaceful. You know? It's so peaceful to be able to just really, you know, treat men like ketchup.
An annual Boost membership just got even better.
Treat men like ketchup. I mean, it's easier to treat men like ketchup as a means to an end. Like,
When you sign up. Plus, enjoy
because if you actually start trying to be a friend to these niggas will take advantage of it.
offers.
And these niggas will start feeling like they can just get over.
Today. It's
And like, oh, she's dumb. Like men really equate you being a kind person or you being friendly or a friend to them to you being dumb. It don't matter how many years they known you. It don't matter how cool y'all been. Especially, it's really black men.
Blockbuster drugs,
It's really niggas.
like Ozempic.
You know, they think that getting over on black women like that is like they're pimping, big pimping.
Got too expensive.
You know, they've been groomed to think like be a pimp, be a player. You know, it's big pimping when if you shitting on somebody that's actually your friend and cheering you on and helping you. Like, who the fuck is using someone's car to steal from a gas station? Cigarillos at that. Like, nigga, I could have gave you the money to buy some cigarillos. You needed that bad.
But advertising on Spotify.
You know, it's like,
We'll help your business turn.
and you taking my fucking BMW to rob? It's just like, nigga, you didn't give a fuck about. You don't give a fuck about yourself. You don't give a fuck about me. You don't have no respect. You know, and niggas don't have no respect. They don't. Y'all can try to be like, oh, you gotta have some good coochie, or you gotta be Rihanna. They still don't have no respect. They will mess up their happy home. Just like A$AP Rocky, he about to go to jail for 20 years probably. Thanks for the follow. And it's like, niggas are dumb. They dumb. They have it all made for themselves, and they will ruin it every time. You know? Every time. Every Kardashian man. Look at Kanye. He had a set. He married him a Kardashian. He fucked that up. Now he on the run. Now he on the run so he don't go to jail. Because he done did some fuck shit. But yeah, I can't tell you. I haven't met one. Besides my dad, I haven't met one man. I haven't met one decent, kind nigga. I haven't met one decent, kind nigga. It's all bullshit. Okay, whether you broke, whether it's a rich nigga, a poor nigga, it don't matter. These niggas, okay? These niggas is pathetic. That's why y'all left with the bitches out here now. That's why y'all don't get to date Maya and all the other women who are like, I'm married to myself. You know, that's why y'all don't get to date the baddies no more. And y'all gotta settle for like the thoughts. You know, because the baddies, they didn't gave. They done been a friend of y'all. They didn't, you know, give y'all the benefit of the doubt, and y'all done shitted on them. Y'all shit on your own friends. But then you have your homegirls. It's like niggas with homegirls. It's funny. It's like, so you can have homegirls and treat your homegirls right, but you can't treat your girlfriend right. Yeah, you're a dummy. Make it make sense, though. My homegirl, but you can treat her right. and do right by your homegirl and listen to her problems and be a great community, all that shit. But you can't do right by your girlfriend, okay? You can't talk, you can't communicate with your girlfriend. You run in anytime you in the hot seat, anytime she's asking you a question, you can't stay in the heat. The only nigga who I was really able to, I'm gonna be real. Really the only person who I was really able to have a conversation with and it stay on calm level and it's not insults and everything else was a nigga from France. Yeah, a nigga from France. But these US niggas, like, nah. The only one that I haven't had that experience with is a black guy that's not from the USA. I think they have a little bit more respect for women and black women. You know? That's my opinion. That's why every married woman that I do know hates being married. And she's cheating on her husband. Getting money from niggas. And you know what? I'm not even mad about it. I'm not even mad about it though. Like, do you, sis? Do you, sis? Because you know he doing him. Seriously. You know he doing him. I don't like, me, I don't cheat. I don't condone that. But with how people are today, it's like any black woman that's married to a black American guy, I feel for them because I know it's hard. I know it's hard being a slave. For real. Those women are slaves. A lot of those, and they can be in denial all they want to. If they're in denial, then they're on medication. Most of these women give these men married to these black men, and then they end up on medication and end up finding, oh, I'm bipolar, I got these mental illnesses. Bitch, you ain't had that before you got with that nigga. You know, so yeah, they get drove crazy. These bitches be getting drove crazy, and then hey Long Beach, and then but the thing about it is they want to stay. They want to stay because in the black community, it's better to have a man that's dogging you out than have nobody at all. You know, but every married woman that I know, every black married woman that I know, and every black and white married woman that I know that's fucking with a nigga is extremely unhappy to have white women come and tell me and vent to me about they nigga they fucking with and how they hate it and how he's controlling and fuck him and how she gonna get this money. And then I have black women that's like, I'm tired of being a slave. Okay, so, you know, I don't know. I don't have nothing against black men, but dating y'all is like, it's not, I don't think it's a fairy tale for any woman. You know? I don't think it's a fairy tale for no woman. And I think like, you know, probably the mixed guys, like Sierra, she's happy. Sierra's happy, you know, but she's with a mixed nigga. Okay, those mixed niggas, they gonna treat you right too. They be having their problems too. Identity problems, but they gonna fucking like treat you like a queen from day one. They treat you like a queen from day one. If they like you. If they fucking with you, they gonna definitely be consistent, persistent, and they're gonna be like, yeah, let's do it. They're a little bit more loyal. Niggas ain't loyal. They too bug broken. They too bug broken. They only find comfort in each other. Y'all can sit here and act like, oh, it's just... Yeah, I'm telling the truth. These niggas only find comfort in each other. That's why they sit on podcasts, stroking each other's dicks, instead of having women on there to understand women. They sit here and tell... Ain't none of these niggas have a successful relationship. They can't get their ex on the phone. They can't get their ex on the phone and say nothing nice about these niggas. They can't find their ex for nothing. Okay? And they want to give a relationship advice to y'all. And y'all like, oh, pick better. How about I just don't pick at all? Which, like, we don't do. You know? No one's picking y'all at all. That's why y'all are on here watching me. Because you're not getting picked. But anyways, that's another thing with the whole pick better, because we're not going to act like y'all don't take women out on dates and be like, so what do you like in a man? What's your type? And you study a bitch for months. You study a bitch for years. You pretend to be somebody else. You pretend to be the man she likes, right? Until you get her to fall in love with you, and then you shit on her. That's how it goes with black men.
Get enough of your song of the moment.
Black American men.
Download and indulge in the tracks you love over and over again.
That's how it goes. And that's why, most Caribbean women ain't really trying to fuck with y'all like that.
Your favorites in any order.
African women ain't really trying to fuck with y'all like that. African women can't stand. Every African woman that I know that dated a black American, they can't stand black American men.
Sometimes creating an ad
They just like, ugh.
like you're talking on mute.
Because
But advertising
the thing about
is different. We'll help your business turn up the volume and reach an engaged audience that's ready to hear and
the thing about it is African men, they got some issues too, but I don't think they talk to their women as harshly.
That's right.
You know? I think they have a little bit more respect. I think African women have a little bit more respect for African men. And I think black American women don't have no respect for black men. It's like, why should I respect you? Like, you ain't saved me. You know? It's that type of energy. It's like, and I think that's why black men resent black women, because we look at them subconsciously like, you ain't saved me. You ain't saved my ancestors. You ain't did nothing to help. And I think black men sense that from black women, and they resent us, and they're bitter about it because they feel emasculated. They feel like, they weren't man enough to stop all the horrible stuff that happened during slavery, civil rights, all that stuff. Like, you allowed another man to dominate you and me, and I'm supposed to listen to you. And it's like, you can't even stand up to these white niggas, So yeah, I think that's really the problem between black women and black men. It's like, black women resent black men because they don't protect them, and they can't rely on them to be there and protect them. And black men resent them because they are upset that we feel like, they're weak. That's what it is, guys. Black men can sense that we feel like we're stronger than them. So then in that return, they feel like, well, I'm not going to give you what you want. Oh, you want a family, bitch? Well, fuck you. I'm not going to give you that. Because, I feel guilty because I did nothing to protect you from the white man. I feel guilty about that, so I'm going to take it out on you and project it onto you and make you prove yourself to me while I prove myself to white people. You see what I'm saying? He wanted the black woman to prove herself to him while he's going out proving himself to white men and white women to be a part of their world, part of your world. Listen, it's gotten to the point now that no one's even mad that niggas is dating white girls. And it's gotten to a point now that white girls don't even want to date niggas no more because they like, this trash. They're mean. Like, white girls are like, y'all are mean. And that's what it is. Black men are mean. Y'all are mean. And I'm not talking about black men. I'm talking about black men. Most black men in America, they're mean. They're pretty mean. Yeah. It was funny because when I used to date the French guy, he used to be like, oh, black Americans and black niggas, like, and I was like, stop talking about my people like that. Like, stop talking about, black men like that. He was like, you want to date? I'm like, well, I'm black. I'm a black American. Like, stop talking. I used to, but then, like, after dealing with him, I realized, like, oh, I can see the difference. I see the difference. That man never called me a bitch. The French guy, he's never called me out my name, never screamed at me, never yelled at me, never raised his hand, never did any of that stuff. And what I found different is like he was able to communicate his feelings. Like, if I wanted to know a question or get him to, he would communicate it. Like, he took what I had to say seriously and not like kind of like brush it off. Like, he kind of was like concerned for my emotional mental health in a relationship. Not to say he's perfect, because he is a man. Ain't no man perfect. Most men are all shit, but black men are the worst. Black American men are the worst to date. The worst to date. I mean, y'all fun and stuff. Y'all fun to talk to and stuff. But to actually be in a relationship with? Nah. Y'all want a slave. These niggas want a slave, but in the first 2 business days of talking to these niggas, they like, they should know your social security number. And if you ain't willing to give them that, it's like, well, you don't trust. They're weird. They're weird. These men out here is weird. For real. Because I'm like, as a woman, anytime I get to like talk to you like I'm the man and you my bitch, it's like letting me know like you're weak. Not my type, American Indian. And why would he? I mean, why would he not? I mean, it's just natural. It's just like, honestly, what I think it is, I think most black American men have mental illness, and I think they're narcissists. I think they're narcissists from the abuse at hands of white people. They became, sociopathic. And then on top of that, from that happening, and black women making them like, oh, you are our king, and us worshiping black men, pretty much, because they were being lynched. They started getting lynched, so we black women started worshiping black men, and that caused them to get a big hit ego. They started feeling like, well, I don't gotta do for you, bitch. You worship me. I get lynched, you don't. I get pulled over, you don't, even though we do. Just like that one movie, but I don't know, it was one of those movies. It was a Gabrielle Union. And the master came to town, and he was trying to get her to go in the house, and ain't no excuse. Y'all can be like, well, what was slavery? Well, explain Harriet Tubman. And let her tell it. Y'all niggas every time y'all would try to run away with Harriet Tubman, y'all get scared and want to run back. It was always a nigga like wanting to run back to the white daddy. And it got to, and she was like, Harriet was like, okay, you can go back, but you gonna die first. You gonna die before you go back. No, not Roots. It was a newer movie with, I think, Mariah Carey and Gabrielle Union, or 100 Days a Slave or something like that. But yeah. And then what makes it even worse that you're a coward is that you go to your oppressor's woman, wipe her up, treat her like a prince, a queen, that you've been programmed to look at her as like queen, and do for her. And somebody tried to tell me, it's more black men married to black women. No, okay, that might be the case now. I don't know how true that is. But I know that most of these women that are married to black men are unhappy. They're getting cheated on. They're having babies had on them. They're getting dogged out. They're getting dogged worse out than a bitch that's single, dating. You know? It's like these women that are married a lot of them are going through hell. They got other women contacting them saying, hey, I'm just coming to you woman to woman and let you know your husband was in a strip club trying to holler at me. You know, you gotta deal with all that dumb shit. Like, how hard is it to just be loyal to the woman that you chose to be loyal to? Like, how hard is that to do as a man? It's just pathetic. Like that these niggas and these niggas can't do that. These plantation bucks can't do that. You know, you're supposed to be set a standard for white men. You say, well, all men do it, but aren't you supposed to be an alpha and dominant? You're supposed to be setting a standard. Y'all out here lost as fuck. Out here got 7 and 8 baby mamas, living in your mama's basement, ain't trying to go to college, ain't trying to graduate, ain't trying to, you know. And I was just like, come on. But you got time to fuck bitches and try to bring our self-esteem down. You know, y'all niggas I got niggas that went to prison and everything else want to tell me about me. A high school and college graduate. Ain't never been arrested my whole fucking life, ever. But niggas in prison want to try to tell me what's wrong with me. Like, nigga, please. Nigga, please. Ain't no way. I would never be able to trust no nigga that come and tell me that his fiance is walking the streets and it was all her fault. Like, nigga, no, you broke that woman down. Ain't no woman just gonna walk the streets, unless you fucking fucked with her mind long enough and broke her down. It doesn't take much to break a woman down, niggas. That's why the Bible says, be kind and loving to your wife. Be kind and loving to women. Treat women kindly. Because it doesn't take women to just go down a negative slope. And y'all wonder like why, for instance, that one girl that screwed 100 guys in one night, she done got fucked over by somebody, a man. She got fucked over by a man. She came out and said that she was a virgin, she wanted to be married. And then she dated somebody, and then she decided that she's gonna just do like porn. And this girl is like, it's sad. She's abusing herself. It's self-abuse. You know, she's abusing herself all because of, the thing about it is, most of the time, a man is a woman's downfall. When you think of any woman that has just like went off the deep end, it's because she fucked with the wrong nigga. What's up, Kilo? And it's sad. It's sad. You can think of any woman that just fell from grace. She was on top of her shit. Even if she did party a little bit, she wasn't that far gone. She got with the wrong nigga and fell the fuck off. From Whitney Houston to Amy Winehouse to, I'm not trying to say like, I'm not trying to say that they can't be accountable for themselves, but I'm just saying like a woman's very delicate. Okay, when you start manipulating with you and stressing her out mentally and gaslighting her and being a narcissist,